So how do we diagnose God's love for us? When I used to do medical billing, there were two main factors that we had to think of when we billed to insurances or even to the patient. One is called the CPT code. The CPT code was the procedure or how you were treated. And then there was the diagnosis code. The diagnosis code tells you what kind of illness you had, what your symptoms were. So, other than God's word to us, which we know there are thousands and thousands of diagnosis codes there, we can also think of a few other things that I would like to consider the CPT codes. Other than the Bible, which we all know has thousands and thousands there, we also have the gift of life. You woke up this morning. You can't deny that. That is God's gift for you. He breathed life into you today, and you need to thank Him for that. He didn't have to, but He did, because He loved you. And then there is another diagnosis code. Seeing. You see the most beautiful flowers, all types of them. Plants and trees and how the hills are. All that nature, the fruits, the vegetables. You can't deny that is God's love. He made that for us. He made that for us to not only enjoy, but also to help us to survive on. That, again, is a gift. Seeing is a gift. Then there's the hearing. Do you hear the birds singing? Do you hear the dogs barking? Do you hear another type of animal that may be howling or doing some kind of a sound that makes you know that they are there? You cannot deny that's God's love for you. Guess what? You hear it. That's a gift. Then there's the other feeling. The other diagnosis. It's the feeling. Feeling. The sense of feeling. Do you feel the breeze that blows by you? Are you able to feel what your t-shirt or your sweater feels like? Or that warm, felty blanket? Or the feeling of the thorns on the rose bush? Now that's a beautiful thing to look at. Unfortunately, it does have thorns on it. And that will be another good subject to talk about. And then you have your voice. Your voice that you should be putting in and putting out praise and thanks to God. The singing, the prayer, which is the most important thing because you're talking to God. The singing, the praying, and even when you put in food, you have the tongue. Taste. The taste of food. Delicious food. Including us with sweet teeth, ice cream, pies, popcorn, delicious vegetables, entrees, casseroles, whatever it is, that is a gift. The tongue inside your mouth, which speaks praise, speaks thankfulness, talks positive, talks about God's word. All these things, God gave you a voice so that you may be a light to shine His word. So we did the hearing, the seeing, the taste, the voice, the feeling. How about the smell? Whoa, that's a good diagnosis. Because you know when you come home and you smell that casserole, or you smell those delicious cookies, or how about that chocolate cake, or if you smell other things, wood burning, fresh air. Yes, if you really concentrate, you can smell and feel the fresh air. Another gift. Another good diagnosis code. So how do we diagnose God's love? We not only think of our senses. but we sense the love that God has given to us. And with our eyes, we read His Word. With our voice, we speak of His Word. With our ears, we hear of His words. With our feeling, we feel His love. Can you diagnose God's love today? What did I miss that maybe you thought of that you can share? Share today God's diagnosis of love.